Do you want to lose 30 pounds in 30 days? Do you want to make new friends? Then join my 30-day challenge. DM me for details, girly. Hey, sorry about that. That was a lot. I'm sorry. I just wanted to come here and tell you about my 30-day challenge for April. It is not like all of those other 30-day challenges that you've probably been seeing. I'm not selling anything. Everything that I'm going to talk about in this video is completely free. It is just my challenge that I'm doing for myself, and I wanted to share it with you in case it might be something that would help you. I am just going to change 5 small things for the month of April. Just 5 little habits. I'm not gonna try and lose 10 or 15 pounds in 1 month. I'm not gonna try and build up a savings account of $3,000 because that would be impossible for me in this month. And I'm not gonna overhaul my entire house. Those are all really big goals that are gonna take a long time and just little incremental steps. But I do wanna do little incremental steps for the whole month and just get closer to my goals. I'm not gonna achieve all of them. I'm not gonna have some, magic top of the mountain moment, but I'm just gonna improve a little bit every day in the month of April. So if that sounds like your speed, then hang out, we're gonna chat about it, and I'm gonna tell you what 5 things I'm gonna work on. And if you wanna work on something too in April, I would encourage you to get a piece of paper or get your phone out or whatever and start thinking about 5 little habits that you want to do in April. I am just expecting to check off the boxes every day and let that be my satisfaction. To know that I've been consistent with something that I promised myself I would do. So here are the 5 areas that I'm going to work on in the month of April and how I'm going to work on them. The first area is health and wellness. So I have 2 habits in this category. The first one is that I just want to drink a green smoothie every day. I have a hard time getting enough nutrients in. I do intermittent fasting, and so I really only eat for about 4 or 5 hours every day. And sometimes I just want to eat junk during that time, and that's okay. I allow myself to do that, but I also, in addition to cookies or ice cream or chips or whatever, I want to make sure that I'm getting the nutrients that I need. So I'm gonna have 1 green smoothie every single day in April. The second thing is I want to work out for 15 to 30 minutes each day. Now, that does not have to look like anything crazy or anything extreme. I've done this before in the past where I just had a dance party with my daughter. This time I am setting myself up. I have made a playlist on YouTube for just workout videos that I personally enjoy or that I think I might enjoy. I like to dance. I grew up doing ballet, so a lot of the videos are gonna be dance-based. But you can pick whatever you want if you decide to work out. The next category is finances. This is gonna be a big one. I've done it in February and then March got way out of control. So now we're in April, I am going to do another no spend challenge. Now what that looks like for me, there are many ways to do a no spend or low spend challenge, but for me, I am just not going to spend any money on anything extra. So I can spend money on gas, groceries, and any recurring expenses that we have, music lessons for our kids or classes that we go to, things like that. But as far as eating out or buying clothes or just any little tchotchkes or things that I think might be cute, none of that this month. The fourth area that I'm going to focus on is my environment, so my home. I obviously am going to continue to do sort of my weekly major projects that I'm already doing, but in addition to that, my daily habit is going to be to do 2 5-minute pickups every day. So that is just looking around, setting my timer for 5 minutes, and cleaning up an area of the house that I need to work on. And then the final and 5th habit that I'm going to work on in April is probably going to be the hardest one for me, and that is to put my phone away and not scroll on any social media, email, anything like that from 4 p.m. until about 8:30 p.m. when my daughter goes to bed. That's going to be a really tough one. I'm so addicted to my phone. I'm sure a lot of you are as well. If that's not a habit that you want to work on, that's okay. That's just something that I've noticed that I've let myself slip with, is being on my phone when I'm with my kids or my husband, and it's really just not great for my family life. So that's my other habit. There are a lot of other things that I would love to also focus on. I want to, practice Spanish every day. Lots of things that I would like to add onto this list. But I think limiting it to 5 small habits for the month is manageable. It's something I can easily track on my tracker, and it's something that I think I can be successful with. So that's why I'm limiting it to just these 5 things. I think when you declare that you are going to have like a major overhaul of your whole life, and I think the reason why these like frantic, over the top 30-day challenges usually don't work or don't last long term is because trying to change everything all at once is really hard. It really is. It's hard to get things to stick. There's been a ton of research on habit changes, and the overwhelming results of that research are that you just can't try to change everything at once. It's not going to work. But you can change very small things in a focused way over a period of time. So that's what we're going to do. At the end of the 30-day challenge, we are going to see if these are habits that we like, if these are things that we want to continue to do, or if we didn't like it and it's not really something we want to keep doing. And then in the next month, maybe we can add more things, or maybe just keep trying the things that we're working on now. It's really all about what's working for you, what's working for me, and what we like and don't like. There is no big rule, there's no pressure. This is just about doing what you want to do for yourself and your family. So how are we going to set ourselves up to be successful? Well, for me, what I have done is in each area of the challenge, I've made a plan. Because if you don't plan, you're not going to be successful. I have found this with my intermittent fasting, which is, there were a few weeks this past month where I just gave up because I was cooking dinner for my family and it looked really good. And so I would eat dinner, which is usually the meal that I skip. And the reason I was eating the dinner was because I wasn't having a satisfying lunch for myself. So I wasn't setting myself up to have a good lunch. And so then when dinner came around, it was like, oh, well, I kind of want that. And so then it just got messed up. So for this challenge, here's what I'm doing to set myself up. Maybe you can use these as some guidelines for how you can set yourself up for your goals. So for example, with my smoothies, I'm going to make sure that each week I have all of the ingredients I need to make a smoothie every day. So that would be greens, like spinach or kale or whatever, frozen fruit, bananas, coconut milk, cashew milk, whatever it is. And then if I want to add protein powder, I can do that too. So I'm just making sure I'm taking stock every week and have the things that I need. For my workouts, I already mentioned, but I am making a playlist on YouTube of videos that I really like that I can just pop on anytime that I happen to have an extra 15 minutes and just follow the video. I think for me, it is difficult in Illinois. The weather has been back and forth. We are in, I think, 3rd winter, 4th winter, I don't know. So it is difficult sometimes to take walks outside, but on the days that it is nice, I am committed to go and take walks because that is my preferred workout right now. To prepare myself for the no spend portion of this April challenge, I have made sure that I have taken some inventory around the house, talked to my family members, and seen if there's anything that we really needed to buy ahead of time. So like if we were running out of any makeup or lotions or clothes or things like that. I know my son needed some new shorts and t-shirts, so we made sure we got those for him before the no spend challenge. The hardest part of the no spend challenge is going to be fast food. I do okay with it now to not stop and get fast food, but both of my kids really like fast food. My daughter likes French fries and my son likes like fried chicken and burgers and all of that kind of stuff. So we're just gonna have to take it day by day and do our best to stick to the no spend challenge. But I also have had conversations with my son about what's happening and why I'm doing it. So if you have other people in your home that will be a little bit shocked if you are also going to do low spend or no spend, I encourage you to have conversations with them ahead of time so that they know what the expectations are. And if you need to, maybe you can negotiate with them and, build in some exceptions to your plan. So like I said, I normally hate 30-day challenges because they are so extreme, but in this case, I am really excited about it because again, it is just small things that I am doing to improve my life and get myself closer to my personal goals. I'm not expecting extreme results. I'm not promising extreme results. I'm just doing a little bit every day to get closer to my goals. When I saw the results of my Frugal February experiment, I was so blown away. I checked in my Rocket Money app, not sponsored, but I did check in my Rocket Money app at the end of February, and it said that I spent 45% less than I had in the previous months. So that is huge. I'm excited to see how April goes and see what improvements I make, what goals I can reach, and how it feels. I can do anything for 30 days, and even if it's not perfect, it is gonna be a little better than it was if I wasn't trying at all. I'm gonna try and include a link to the Canva template that I used, and I'll maybe include a couple different templates in case the one I used wasn't free, I'm not sure. But I'm not making any commission on this. This is not sponsored in any way. I just want you to have tools that might help you to make progress. So let me know in the comments below if you are joining me for my April challenge. I'm gonna call it Aspirational April because I am aspiring to just improve my life a little bit every day, and I hope you join me too. Let me know what your 5 things are that you're gonna work on, and I can't wait to see how we do.